Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Father Tribe. My name is Andrew, but y'all can just call me Drew. Everybody call me Drew. On this channel, pretty much, I just want to talk to all the fathers out there, soon-to-be dads. If you want to be a dad, or you already could be a dad, like I said, or like myself, I got a couple kids. I got two daughters, and there's just things that I wish I would have known back in the day. Things that I'm still learning on my journey. And I just want to teach the things that I've learned. And also, I want this to be a space to where I could learn from other people too. Because the thing about fatherhood, the thing about being a dad is that you always learning. You always learning something new. And so today, I just wanted to give one gem, one lesson that I learned from being a dad thus far. I've been a dad now for 7 years, 7 to 8 years. My oldest is 7. I got two daughters. Two daughters. So pretty much one thing that you gotta realize about being a dad is that you have to adjust. You gotta be able to adapt to the things that life throw at you. Because I know for myself as a man, I love to plan things out. And one of my weaknesses, honestly, is when my plan doesn't go accordingly. Sometimes I will throw in the towel early and I will give up because of the fact that my plan isn't going the way that I thought it was going to go. And it's like you fighting with yourself because it's not the way that because your plan isn't manifesting in the way that it looked in your head. And so that's one thing about being a dad is that you can plan things, but you got to know when you got a whole family, when you got a wife, when you got kids, or you may have a baby mama, whatever, it's all these different variables. So whatever plan you got, just know that that plan is going to be altered. It's going to get changed. There's going to be variables, different variables that come in. But your goal as a father is to stand firm and be able to adapt. And that's something that, like I said, that has took me some time, that I had to learn, is to be able to adapt to the new scenarios. And being a dad comes with this different nuances, and it's just different battles and different things like that. So you just gotta always be ready to pivot. Always be ready to pivot. You don't gotta necessarily change your goals as a dad, but you most definitely want to leave space open so when those changes come, you'll be able to adapt. I know in the Bible it says something like the heart of a man plans his way, but the Lord will establish his steps. So you got to leave room for God. You got to leave room for the Father. So as you're being a father, you got to make room for the Father to allow him to order your steps. So your heart may make a plan. This is what we doing with our family. This is what I'm doing for my work. This is what I'm doing with my wife. This is what I'm doing with my kids. But just know that the different variables of life is going to come to play, and you got to be able to adapt. You have to. Or you could be like me at times where, because things were not going the way that I thought they were going to go, and I was so attached to how I thought things should have went with some of my plans, I ended up staying stuck in the past. And when you stay stuck in the past, you're not living in the present. God cannot work through you when you harping on the past so much, and you're staying stuck in a place that's not here no more. And so that's just something that I had to learn, is like, man, I gotta stop living in the past. And honestly, I've never been that guy throughout my entire life, but being a father has most definitely added that weight, added that flaw to me that I didn't know that I really had. Like, I didn't know that I battled with that until being a parent, being a husband, and when different challenges would come up, I was so attached to the vision of how I thought it was gonna look that I ignored what was actually going on in real time, missing out on the different blessings and things like that, and allowing God to order my steps. So for all the fathers out there, soon to be dads, I hope y'all like this video, or just to all the men that's watching in general. But yeah, I hope that you got something from this. This is the first video that I'm doing. I'm just outside getting some air right now. It's a nice day. So yeah, so hopefully this video helped somebody else out there, and you can learn from one of my mistakes, which is, again, to be able to make room for God. You know, being able to adapt and don't get so tied to how you thought things were going to go. Because when you have children, when you have a wife or a baby mama or whatever your situation is, you know, things are gonna always change. So you gotta be rooted in God to know that things are gonna always change. So hopefully y'all got something from this message. This is the Father Tribe, TFT, I guess. I kind of like that. Kind of got a ring to it, I don't know. But the Father Tribe, and this is the first video. If you like it, subscribe. Until next time, appreciate it. I'm out.